First throws with the new mint goat. This pink one. It's pretty flat. 168 grams is what it's stickered at, and we've got pretty decent tailwind, maybe a little bit of a right to left. So let's see how these things fly. It's a nice flat release, didn't get any turn out of it, which isn't surprising with this tailwind. Hard finish for 168 grams. Got one with the custom Mountain Sports stamp on there. This one's 175, so probably gonna be worse. For me at least, we'll see. More of a pure hyzer angle on that one. It pushed forward a lot more. We'll see how they ended up. All right, so the lightweight one didn't go quite as far as the heavy one. See, we're about here, and then that one is about 25 feet further. I also didn't warm up at all. I'm on my lunch break, just came straight out to hole 12 at Veterans and ripped on them. So now we're playing on hole 13 to the elevated basket into the headwind. I didn't look at the parting line height difference between these two. I'll have to look at that when I get home before I publish this video. And the heavier one was one of my better drives I've ever had on hole 12. There's no warm up and not knowing the disc, I'm pretty stoked on that. So let's see how they handle some headwind. Far that pushed because of the lightweight. It probably didn't have the push power this heavier one will, but it came out of that flex nicely. Which, if you play this hole a lot, you'll know that once a disc gets turned and over that rise, it tends to just get sucked out into space, just the way the wind kind of pulls over this hill. Very low out of the hand, but it just held that flex like just, oh sweet, I'm excited. All right, so again, the heavier one went further, even into the headwind. The pink one had some height and some nice flex. The heavier one, the purple one, was very low and had tons of skip, so by my standards, not a very great drive, but we're gonna throw them in reverse order this time. We're gonna start with the heavy one. Maybe that's why it's going further into the tailwind and with the headwind, because I have more confidence in that throw on that hole. You know, shiggle, player 2 is always better. So we're gonna start with the heavy one here on hole 14. Not bad for nose up, not bad. Had a slight bit of turn, kind of staying up flat. These things fight out of whatever angle you release them on really consistently. So, and just to tell you a little bit about me and my game and how it relates to you, because without knowing what my game is like, this review kind of means nothing. I'm an amateur player. I'm only like 880 rated. Shot a 950 rated round, but I've also shot a 780 rated round. So consistency is my biggest issue, I guess. On a good crush, about 350 is kind of my max accurate distance. This tree line though is only like 320, and I'm quite short on both. The lightweight one, well, I'll switch camera angles. So that's the lightweight one, and that's the heavy one. So the heavy one barely had any flex on it, fought the wind really well, but got pushed up and up because I was kind of nose up, ended up about there, which if the basket wasn't to the right in the woods, that would be a good throw. And this one was the lower flex line, and it fought out, but didn't have the push power because of its lightweight in this wind. I would say we're dealing with like 10 to 15 mile an hour headwind. I should have brought some fresh Zeus's to compare these two, because that's what I throw and what I'm familiar with in this kind of class of disc. I've heard them compared to Destroyers and Scorpiuses on the interwebs. So definitely check them out. These things are gonna fly. I can't wait to season these in. Probably bag both of these in both weights. Yeah, February 8th, 7 p.m. Central Time. Stock stamp will be available on mint.com or your favorite online retailer. Stock stamp's only going to be available in store for a few days at Mountain Sports, but will be available at 7 p.m. on February 8th is our stock stamp First Run Goats. Those will be on our website and be available at 7 p.m. For everybody who wants to support Mountain Sports and rock our logo. But yeah, get yourself a mint goat, man. Greatest of all time. Woo! All right, so now that I'm home, I had a chance to check out the parting line height. It was a little higher on the lighter weight one, so that explains a lot of the distance differences that I was experiencing with the headwind and with the tailwind. But anyways, they're both sweet. I'm gonna bag both of these for sure. The heavier weight one went every bit as far as my Zeus's on good throws. Like I had probably one of my better drives on 12 with this, and then 13 wasn't good, 14 was pretty decent for me. But I'm gonna bag both because this lightweight one, once it gets beat in, hit a few trees, it's gonna be rad. So definitely get one of these. February 8th, these will be available on mint.com and pretty much everywhere online at 7 p.m. We're gonna hold the stock stamp for our locals to pick over in store and, you know, pick weights and colors and stamps and stuff. But we got Mountain Sports stamped goats. So these will be on our website for the drop. So show Mountain Sports some love. Get you one of these. There's lots of cool colors and stamps. I think we got like 50 of them. So check that out for sure. And then it might be out already, but Rick Munoz, if you're on the Mint Discs fan page, you probably know him, or at least know his content. He always puts out a really, really awesome review when new molds come out from Mint. Or new plastics, so check that out. He's really, really detailed, really articulate, does a good job of painting the picture to help show you why this disc is going to be dope for you. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you out there.